You're not far off the pace either.
Market suspended. Market in play.
Make the way up the hill in the Billy and Bertie Fitzgerald Memorial Handicap Hurdle over 2 miles and 5. Towards the inside, Are We Dancing with Shertara. Calsman is prominent with Colin Court towards the outside. Right up there too is Peckham Springs. And they're also chased for the lead by Kilkee Royal. Close behind the pace is Voice of Reason as they make their way towards flight number 1. Calsman leads. They're just running around a little going into that flight. Quill and Court. Turning now to make their way on towards flight number 2. Calsman leads with on the outside Peckham Springs just tucked away on the inside. Behind these Are We Dancing? Kilkee Royals towards the outside of Shertara, and they're chased by Coco Lightning, who's next in a pocket. Just needs to settle on the inside of Voice of Reason. That shuffles back Seskin Flash as they try and bustle for position. Towards the outside is Jimsley's Cove. Just ahead of these is Fire Force. Towards the back of the field, I'll Be There, Arzebo, and last of all is Doyen Flower. How do I go over flight number 2 they go. Calsman leads them over with company in the shape of Peckham Springs, and they're chased towards the inside by Are We Dancing, Shertara and Kilkee Royal with Voice of Reason, and then down the inside is Coco Lightning as they go to race to the flight right over the far side. And out front, Calsman from Peckham Springs. Down the inside, Are We Dancing? Just behind them, Kilkee Royal with Shertara, and the sheepskin just outside is Quill and Court. They're followed by Coco Lightning, who's next with Voice of Reason, and then comes Seskin Flash, Jimley's Cove, Fire Force, and I'll Be There. Doyen Flyer alongside the grey Arzebo at the back of the field. Safely over the flight over the far side, flight 3, and heading across towards flight number 4 before the descent down to the bottom of the track. Calsman presses on now by a few lengths or so. 3 or 4 lengths. Winner last time, here back in June of last year, being followed in second by Are We Dancing, the stable companion. Next up behind these goes Peckham Springs. Shertara, Voice of Reason, has just stepped at that one a little bit behind Quill and Court. So on the descent, Calsman leading down from Are We Dancing, Peckham Springs. Kilkee Royals on the outside of Shertara. Quill and Court is next, and then the light blue jacket of Voice of Reason. The black with the white disc on the inside is Coco Lightning, and they're chased by Jimley's Cove a little wider out. Further back behind this group to Fire Force, the red and white of Seskin Flash, and towards the back of the field, I'll Be There, Arzebo, and Doyen Flyer. Flight at the bottom of the track before they begin the climb. Calsman leads out over it. From in second, Peckham Springs, with towards this one's inside, Are We Dancing? This trio chased by Kilkee Royal. Just towards the inside behind this one goes Shertara, Quill and Court just outside these. Voice of Reason, and still towards the inside is Coco Lightning. Just outside is Jimley's Cave, Fire Force, racing along company with Seskin Flash. Cheek pieces on the outside of I'll Be There, Arzebo, Doyen Flyer. Racing past the post now and heading on the downhill run before they quickly rise towards the next. That'll be flight number 6. And Calsman out in front from the second running Peckham Springs. Right behind them, Are We Dancing with Kilkee Royal, Shertara, Quail and Court and Voice of Reason. Coco Lightning's on the inside. Making a forward move now, Seskin Flash is moving into position and has had a dream run through in the centre to try and move into about 6th spot. Moving around the outside, I'll Be There is trying to pick up a few positions from the back. So it's Calsman, Peckham Springs being followed by Are We Dancing. Just behind them, Kilkee Royal, Shertara, Quail and Court. Seskin Flash now on the inside of Voice of Reason. Coco Lightning is next with I'll Be There and Fire Force. Doyen Flyer, Arzebo and Jimley's Cave. Racing now towards flight number 7, Calsman. But up there throughout, being followed by Are We Dancing, Shertara, Peckham Springs, Kilkee Royal. Seskin Flash is in the group. Coco Lightning's down the inside. Quail and Court's now ridden along. Voice of Reason's been asked to pick up. I'll Be There's on the outside. Fire Force is next in the field. Arzebo, Jimley's Cave and Doyen Flyer the back 3. Racing now towards the flight right over the far side of the track, and Calsman with Are We Dancing being followed by Peckham Springs, Kilkee Royal, Seskin Flash out wide. I'll Be There. Coco Lightning down the inside of Voice of Reason, Quail and Court. Doyen Flyers towards the inside, and then Arzebo and then Jimley's Cave. Racing now towards the flight across from the far side. Calsman going to lead over from Are We Dancing as they land over that one. I'll Be There landed flat over it as they race towards the flight at the top of the track with 2 to jump. Calsman leads from Shertara, who's moving into position. Are We Dancing is ridden along. Seskin Flash travels strongly behind them. I'll Be There continues to pick off horses. Coco Lightning's just behind this one, and they're being followed by the ridden along Quail and Court, Voice of Reason, Fire Force, Kilkee Royal, Arzebo and Doyen Flyer at the flight at the top of the track and beginning now to make the descent. And it's Calsman from Shertara, Seskin Flash still still looks a danger, and they're chased by I'll Be There and Coco Lightning, and a break to Voice of Reason. Down the hill they come, and Calsman has led all the way. Seskin Flash moves up on the outside. They're chased in the centre by Shirtara. This trio make their way towards the final flight, and it's Calsman, Shirtara the centre, Seskin Flash the outside, and the trio make their way to the last. Calsman with Shirtara, the outside Seskin Flash, and they've gone clear from the remainder. Arzebo staying on, but Seskin Flash moves strongly around the outside of Calsman. Shirtara boxing away in the centre, but Seskin Flash, Calsman, Shirtara, and this trio clear from Arzebo staying on, but it's Seskin Flash who's beginning to press clear now in the closing stage, and as they race up at the hill in the Billy and Bertie Fitzgerald Memorial Handicap Hurdle, Keith Donoghue and Philip Dempsey lifted with Seskin Flash. Going to be close for second between Arzebo.
Market suspended.
Between Shirtara, Calsman, Coco Lightning, then I'll Be There, Doyen Flyer, Voice of Reason, and they were chased home by Peckham Springs, Fire Force, Kilkee Royal, Are We Dancing, Jim